We're going to be asked to drink some special juice and go meet Jesus. My name is Alethea Horning. My two children I have is Jocelyn, she's 6, and Kyla is 2. I've been married to my husband Josh for 8 years. He is in the Air Force and he's currently deployed overseas, but he will be back very soon. Josh and I started attending church 2 years ago. Neither of us had been raised going to church and we had little to no understanding about what to expect. After many hours of searching online, we chose to attend a church in Tacoma. It was 100 years old with stained glass windows, wooden pews to sit on, and a choir that sang. It was traditional, and I thought that was the right way. After 1 year of going there, I realized I had not grown. In fact, on the way home from church every Sunday, I would look at Josh and say, what did all of that mean? I didn't understand what the message was about. We knew that it was time to look for a new church. We had just moved from living on base to the Puyallup area, and for the first 5 months, we had drove by Celebration Center. We decided to check it out. I was very skeptical as my understanding of church was very traditional, and I really had to push through my feelings about this new age center. Upon arriving at Celebration Center, I felt welcome and everyone was so nice and helpful. I was just about to relax when the music started playing. This was definitely the biggest change for me. I was very scared when I heard the drums, guitars, and most of all seeing people with the hands in the air. All I could do was picture those extreme televangelists on TV. I was just waiting for people in wheelchairs to come up to the stage, Pastor Chris to bonk them on the head, and then watch as they do cartwheels off the stage. That never happened, and at the end of the service, I told Josh I actually understood Pastor Chris's message. I knew I had to get past my feelings about the music and come back the next week. After attending a couple more times, I was feeling really good about this new church and actually liking the music. Just as I was getting settled into my comfort in Celebration Center, we heard from Pastor Kelly for the first time. Recently, someone very near and dear to the church had passed away. I remember Pastor Kelly had said something along the lines of, "Well, we are so sad this person is no longer with us. I can't help but to feel a bit jealous that this person is now in heaven with our Father." My eyes got big and my jaw hit the floor. I remember glancing around at everybody's reactions, and nobody seemed shocked by that statement. Apparently, I was the only one who heard Pastor Kelly say, "I hate my life, I want to die." I saw the biggest red flags for suicide and I could not understand why nobody else did. Now I'm thinking we're going to get an invitation to some mass suicide where we're going to be asked to drink some special juice and go meet Jesus. Thankfully, that invite has never come. Even with that feeling, something kept bringing me back every Sunday. I knew I wanted to grow, so I started attending the women's group that they had during the winter. After that, I began going to a small group for new believers. And to complete the homework for both of those groups, I had to read in the Bible. In doing so, I began to understand things more and how they relate to my life. I don't recall exactly what I was reading, but it was about our eternal life and how great it will be. I had this feeling come over me, and I sat back in my chair, smiled, and said, "I too am jealous of those in heaven with our Father." I finally got it. In the 1 year I've been attending Celebration Center, I learned it doesn't matter what music you play in church. If you sit in a pew or a chair, if you have your hands to your side or way up in the air, I now understand that the love I have for God and that He has for me is what keeps me going in this life. And one day I will be with Him, and what a wonderful day that will be.